Storm Alert Weather 12 with meteorologist Sarah Kress.
High pressure is holding strong and dominating our weather over the next week or so. We're not expecting to see any improvements maybe till the end of next week. And with that, we're still dealing with areas of dense freezing fog into our west side valleys, and it is feeling rather gloomy out. But if you're wondering why we're experiencing this, well, usually we do need some of those winds to mix up the air and allow for that fog to dissipate out. So high pressure is allowing for an inversion of warmer air on top of cooler air that is trapped into the valley. And normally we do have that air temperature, it decreases with height. So that's what's keeping all of that fog easily developed and pollutants trapped in underneath that warm layer of air. So with that, it does make it rather stubborn for those clouds to clear their way out, and that's why we're seeing some impacts to our air quality. Though to get that to improve, we'll need those winds to pick up again and a bit more mixing into our atmosphere. But right now, it doesn't look like we're going to get much of that as we're still dealing with that high pressure stuck in place. But here's a look across the region. Still pretty dense fog into Medford, and those temperatures are rather chilly into those areas. Highs are expected to be cooler into areas where we're seeing those clouds and fog, but elsewhere it'll be a bit more mild with plenty of sunshine, especially along the coast today. And you'll notice that Brookings had a high of 75 forecasted, and we already made it to about 74. Winds are picking up along the coast, and those easterly winds are allowing for the Chetco effect to cause a raise into those temperatures. Overnight tonight, it's still expected to be rather cold. We'll see more areas of fog develop into our west side valleys. I'm thinking we're going to be seeing a freezing fog advisory again into those nighttime hours, but nothing really to talk about when it comes to precipitation the next few days. It's going to remain dry, but we'll start to see some of those high level clouds stream on through as we switch over into your Sunday. But here's a look at what you can expect around the region. Bright and sunny skies when you're out of those inversion layer areas and your valleys. In terms of when we'll see some of that precipitation back into your forecast, Wednesday is when models are maybe hinting towards we could see some wet weather make its way back in, but it's a few days out, and also we're more than likely going to be seeing changes. So take it with a grain of salt, but keep your fingers crossed. We'll be getting some of that drier or wetter weather back into our forecast. But here's a look at your 7 days for the coast. Bright and sunny and a bit warmer than we're seeing areas inland, but into Northern California, we're waking up with some patchy areas of fog, dissipating a bit more quicker than we're seeing into southern Oregon. Now over into the Klamath Basin, it still will be rather chilly into the morning, but still another day of mild high temperatures are expected in the days ahead. We'll see more melting of snow into our mountains and can expect to see those deteriorating conditions with those temperatures in the morning with some slick areas of roads on their passes the next 2 days, and finally back over into the Rogue Valley. Morning fog is going to be present the next few. Make sure you're taking it slow when you head out onto the roads. Don't get too comfortable with these conditions. As we head into next week, we'll finally start to see some improvements and hopefully a bit more sunshine work its way back in to our stubborn areas.